Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Electric Tornado. Today we're going to be going over our weather forecast for the United States over the next few days or so. We're going to get a bunch of these little smaller looking snowstorms that are going to come through the United States and cause some snow in some areas in the United States, especially in parts of the Midwest. And it's just surprising. It's going to surprise a lot of you guys, and we're going to see some pretty cool temperatures, and we could see a big December thaw. Actually, in mid-December. So we'll talk about all of our weather that we're going to be expecting. So let's get into it over the next few days. So let's start with our weather forecast for our temperatures that we're having right now, as we actually do have very frigid temperatures and life-threatening, chilling, bone-chilling temperatures that we're gonna see for a lot of people. So you can see, look at this. This is a big Arctic blast that has been sticking around here for a while, and look at this. It's just gonna keep moving. It's pretty much just gonna stay over this area. It's gonna be causing a lot of coldness for in this area, and we can see like literally below zero temperatures, especially if you're mostly in this area. We could literally see around near below average, like near below zero temperatures if you're in this circle, so like around 10 degrees maybe. Uh, and then we could literally get like extremely cold temperatures like that, almost down to zero, even around Louisville, Kentucky, which is going to be pretty crazy. And we're going to see a bunch of these little snow clippers come down. So that's what we're going to be talking about next. So let's get off of this radar, and then I'll show you guys what we're going to be expecting with that. So let's get to our winter outlook. So you can see right here, we have a current slight risk for parts of the Midwest for a snowstorm that we're expecting, a winter snowstorm. Clipper, it's kind of like a clipper, it's going to come down through here. So if you're inside of this slight risk, which is this blue, this is the main path for this winter snowstorm, which we can check out the future radar for that right now. You can see right now it's kind of like right over here. This is what it's looking like right now. You can really see this. This is the risk for the impact. So if you're in this blue, if you're in this like lighter blue thing, not this, but this, if you're inside of like any of these areas, you guys are expected to get impacted by a possible snowstorm. You can see right here, this is what it looks like right now. So if we do the future radar, you can see it's going to make its way all the way down into parts of Indiana, into Illinois. It's gonna make its way through Iowa. Around this time, this is tomorrow. I mean, this is today at 9 p.m. You can see we might have some light snow up here, and then down here is gonna be the main part. So mainly down here is gonna be like the most of the snowfall. It's going to be pretty light snowfall up here in parts of the northern parts of the snowstorm, and bigger like heavier snowfall in the southern parts of the snowstorm. But the northern parts is going to be lighter. So it's just going to make its way down. It's actually going to start getting cut off right here once it starts getting towards the Appalachian Mountains. And then we could see a little bit of snow around this area. But again, you guys aren't going to see, if you're over here, especially around Washington D.C. For example, you guys aren't expecting to see too much snow, but you guys could see just a little skiff of some snow. But you can see it's just really just gonna, it's just really just gonna like dissipate and kind of just try to start disappearing after it gets closer to the Appalachian Mountains. You can see right here. This is tomorrow at 10 a.m. You can see it's still trying to disappear. It's really small by tomorrow. This is going to be really fast. This is going to be a fast snowstorm. It's not going to do anything with traveling. I don't think it's going to be a big travel impacts. We could see a few icy roads and stuff like that, but I don't expect it to like close a lot of roads. I don't expect it to cause that much crashes. It's mainly just going to be a snow kind of thing and not that much ice. Um, but if we do check out our warnings that we have right now, let's get off of our winter storm outlook. Look at this. We have a bunch of winter weather advisories that come all the way down from North Dakota. Look at this, and then it goes all the way down to here. Those winter weather advisories are for that winter storm that we are expecting. And we actually do got a winter storm warning for parts of Kentucky. That's in, yeah. And then after that one passes through, we're going to be expecting another one to develop out over here. So this thing is going to make its way all the way down through here, and that's going to be out of the United States. And then we're going to see another winter clipper develop over here. So let's check out the future radar for that one. So Let's get on to the GFS radar, since that's pretty far into the future. It's not that far. It's just in a few days after that one passes through. This is the one that's right now, and then another one is expected to develop after that one passes through. So it's going to be pretty crazy, and hopefully it doesn't cause too much impacts. And so yeah, let me just pull this in real quick. This is probably going to be better to use. Let me get onto here. Let's get to, let's see, where's it at? Precipitation. Okay. We're on the future radar now. Okay, there we go. Okay. Make sure all of it's good. You see, this is the winter storm that we're going to get that's going to pass through soon. This one right here, that one's going to pass through. We don't have to worry about that one anymore. Once that passes through, we don't have to worry about it. Then we're going to get another one develop over here. This is around, this is on Saturday. This is what it should be looking like on Saturday, December 13th. Then we're going to get another winter clipper, and then it's going to make its way down into, through Iowa, through parts of Nebraska, into Indiana, into Ohio. And it's going to kind of go down. There's going to be like kind of another of the same thing as the one that we just had. It's kind of going to be the same thing. It might be a little bit bigger than the one that we're going to have right now, but yeah, that's kind of just what we're expecting with our winter storm. So we're going to have two of these winter clippers come through. They're both kind of going to be the same thing, but the second one is going to be crazier. So you can see this one right here, this thing is going to pass through. That's going to pass right through, and then we're going to get another one that's going to develop over here. And that's going to make its way down here. And then it's going to be, this one's probably going to be bigger than the one that we're going to have right now. But yeah, we're going to get another one that's going to come down. So let's check out the snow totals that we're going to be expecting next. So let's get to the snow totals. Let's go down here, total snowfall. So let's see who's going to be getting the most snowfall out of this snowstorm. So you can see this is what we're going to be expecting. So we're probably going to see the most snowfall out of the first snowstorm, mainly around this area, because that's going to be the biggest part of this snowstorm, and that's going to be where the most heaviest snow was. But we could see up to around 4 inches if you're up here in central Ohio, parts of Cincinnati, up to possibly around 4 inches of snow. Otherwise, it'd probably be like 3 or 2 inches of snow. And then up here, you guys aren't going to see the biggest impacts. But if you're over here, down here, you guys can see a little bit of snow. You can see that we have some pretty big snow totals if you're out here because of some of the lake effect snow that we're going to be seeing. Especially near Syracuse, we could actually be seeing up to possibly around 17 inches of snow. If you're up here parts of the western parts of Michigan, you guys are probably going to get a lot of snow from the lake effect snow as well as if you're up here. But the lake effect snow is also something that maybe we have to worry about. And then if we put the second winter storm on top of this total snowfall, it's probably going to be like this. We're probably going to see like a lot of snow in this, and it's probably going to be like up to at least 5 to 4 inches if we put the second snowstorm on top of that, which is the second snowstorm is probably going to be worse than this one that we're going to see right now. So yeah, that's about it. But yeah, it's just gonna stall out around here. But you can see that we're gonna have less snowfall around this area, but we might see just a little bit of snow around the Washington D.C. area. But again, it's nothing too crazy that we are expecting, and it's not gonna shut down like roads and do all that kind of crazy stuff. But yeah, it's not that crazy. But it's just something that is gonna be causing some snow. So yeah. So let me pull pivotal weather back in here because we need to talk about the December thaw that we're expecting. So we're expecting some pretty warm temperatures to come in. So let's check out that. So let me get to the temperature radar. I'm going to go down here into the temperature anomaly, and this will show us the temperatures that we're expecting. Wait for it to load in, and then there we go. So this is the Arctic blast that we're seeing right now. See this right here? This is the Arctic blast. This is the Arctic blast right now. That's just going to bring some pretty cold temperatures into the United States. So, yes, 1 second. So let's check out the radar. So, and then we're going to have another Arctic blast come down after this one comes through, and you can see some pretty cold temperatures. We've been having pretty much just cold temperatures sticking around this area and some pretty warm temperatures over here. Above average. And you can see after that comes through, look at this, guys, look at this. We're going to have warm temperatures dominating parts of the western United States. And the cold temperatures are going to kind of go away. This is around December 17th, around mid-December mid-December, we're going to have pretty much above average temperatures for almost everyone in the United States, which is actually going to be pretty crazy for most of you guys. But if you're up there in the extreme northeast, it seems like you guys are still probably going to be getting around the same temperatures as usual, like the colder temperatures. But you guys could actually start seeing above average temperatures if you're up there in Maine, though, still, too. But it's this thing. The models are showing that this thing might actually last for quite some time, possibly even through Christmas. Like it's gonna be pretty. It might be a pretty long one, but yeah, we're just gonna see a warm temperatures coming, which is good news if you don't like the cold. So if you're sick of the cold, be excited for a warm wave coming through. It's not a heat wave, but if we go over here towards Christmas, you can see. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Look at this, guys. This is around Christmas time. Looks like a Christmas heat wave. I don't. That's far into the future. I don't know if a Christmas heat wave will happen, but it's definitely going to be a possibility. But wow, look at that. But there's definitely going to be some pretty warm temperatures that are going to come into the United States, which is good if you don't like the cold. So yeah. But for now, we're gonna stick with the cold temperatures and the Arctic blasts until we get into mid-December, which is around December 16th, and we're going to start getting the warm temperatures coming into the United States after that, which is good if you don't like the cold. And now let's check out our above average temperatures outlooks on weather-wise. Let's pull that aside and let's check that out. So let's go on to the choose outlook and let's go on to the temperature. So here we are. Let me fix this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me find this thing right here. Where's above average temperatures, guys? Where's above average temperatures? Temperatures. There we go. Okay, guys, we fixed it. So look at this. See, we're going to be seeing above average temperatures for many of you guys. This is over the next 6 to 10 days. And then we go here. Look at this. We're going to be seeing above average temperatures. So this is pretty much just going to be like a heat wave. It's not like a big heat wave. It's just you're still going to get pretty cold. You're still going to get pretty cold temperatures, but not like in the 30s. In some places, probably like 30s or 20s. But I mean, it's just going to get warmer for a lot of you guys, and then we don't know how long that's going to last, but it's going to get warm. We're going to stick with the colder temperatures, and then it's going to start getting warm. So that is good. Thank you guys for watching so much. Hope you like to get today's forecast. Be aware for some flooding if you're up here in parts of the Pacific Northwest as well. Flooding is definitely still continuing. Today is December 11th, 2025, on a Thursday, and we actually had a bridge collapse today, which is actually pretty crazy. And yeah, hope everyone has a good day. If you're out here in parts of Pennsylvania, you just got snow squall warning, as we got snow squall near Cresco. So if you're out there, just be aware for snow squalls. And yes, there's going to be a potential for a lot of snow squalls out here in parts of the Ohio Valley, which is going to be pretty dangerous, but as well as if you're up here. So be aware for snow squalls, especially while you are traveling. Thank you guys so much for watching Electric Tornado. I will see you guys in the next Electric Tornado video. Bye. Also, stay tuned for some live streams that are going to be a possibility. I don't think that I'll live stream, but it's definitely going to be a possibility. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.